Hi everyone, I want to thank you for stopping by my channel on this afternoon on this Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. All right. Hope everyone is faring well, and I know it's been a minute, and I just wanted to stop in and just do just a chat, a check-in, a chat, whatever word you want to give it. And I just wanted to let you guys know just a couple things that's been on my mind and on my heart. And first of all, if this is your first time stopping by my YouTube channel, I want to say welcome and I want to thank you. I would love for you to be a part of this network here, over here on Bridget Maddox channel. So guys, just so you know, that's my dog. That's a whole nother story. It never fails. Every time I get ready to record, either they'll start barking or they're going to do something. But nonetheless, we're just going to keep pressing on. So if this is your first time, I want you to definitely rock in with us. Go ahead and hit that subscription button below and tap the notification bell. That way, whenever I upload new content, you guys will be the first in on it. All right, so a little bit, I want to just share, I want to talk about the debate the other night. I usually don't discuss a lot of politics on my channel. That's really not the direction that I try to go. But I am led by the Spirit, and I want to just share some things that's on my heart. Just my point of view on it. And all in all, I just want to say we do live in a democracy, a democratic country, not democratic, a democracy. We live in a democracy, meaning we have freedom of speech, freedom to choose whichever side, whether it's left, whether it's right. And I just want to just share my point of view. And what I just want to say, if those of you, if you're struggling with not knowing which direction to go in November, I'm just going to say this, and this will make it very easy for you. Look at your bank account. Look at your livelihood. Are you better off now in this today's climate? Is your bank account better today as it was 3 or 4 years ago? Okay, let's just start there. I'm concerned about the protection of this country. I'm concerned about people are laughing at the United States of America. The United States is a very strong nation. The United States has always been a very powerful force to be reckoned with globally. And somewhere along the line, we have lost the fabric across the globe of respect to allies. We won't even begin to speak about our enemies. The United States has always been a country that has always been at the top of the game. And we're not there anymore. And you know, I was looking at the debate, and, you know, Kamala is, you know, she's sharing, you know, this is what I want to do for the country and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But this is my thing. We hadn't heard from you until recently. Like, you've had 3.5 years to do something, and you didn't do anything. You did nothing, in my opinion. You just didn't do anything. And so you want us to trust what you're saying right now, and yet you've had a chance to prove yourself as a VP, and yet, because I remember saying this. I remember saying, where's Kamala at? She got in the White House and we never heard from her anymore. I'm just keeping it 100. And one thing you guys have to know about me, I'm very transparent. I'm very transparent. I shoot straight and I tell it just like it is. We never heard from her. At least I didn't. And I don't think you guys did either. Okay. And, and then you may say, okay, and I'm going to be fair about this. I want to be fair with what I'm saying right now. Okay, so let's talk about Trump. I'm not saying Trump is a perfect candidate. I am not saying that. But he's the better of the two. And let's talk about some things Trump has done. Okay? Well, first of all, he has secured the border. He was trying to secure the border before he got out of there. He was making way to get that done. Okay? And we can talk about illegals. We can talk about, a lot of illegals have made their way into this country. And so when that happens, you have all types of crime that comes in because they don't, our country is not, it's not guarded. That's the word I was looking for. Our country is not, it has not been guarded. And the president of the United States, that's the president's job, is to make sure we are safe by any means necessary. And if you have a weak president, we're not going to be taken seriously. Point blank, period. And that's just what it is. And I have to say this, and I'm not trying to be on here to tell you who to vote for, but I will tell you this. You need to vote the Bible. What is the Bible saying? Do you believe in life? Do you believe in everything that the word is stand for? Everything that the word stands for can help you frame your decision, which direction you need to go. That's just what it is. And I want to also say, I want to get back on Trump. Trump has given so much money to HBCUs. And for you all don't know, I'm very big on education. And a lot of African Americans, they say different things, but Trump has done a lot for the black community. Trump put a lot of rappers back in the day up on game with finances. But he never once came back to throw anything in a person's face to say, oh, I gave you X number of dollars. Remember, vote for me. He never moves like that. He never really talks about the things that he's done to help people. He doesn't throw it back in their face, and I respect that about him. He'll just do it and just go on about his business. And I like that. I really appreciate that because he don't have to. Okay, let's talk about the top 1%. And people say, well, he's giving all the breaks, to his rich friends and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is also why, people, do your research. That's also why we have a Senate. That's why we have checks and balances, because no one person can have that much power. That's why those systems are in place, because if we didn't have those systems in place, then that's how you become a dictator. And people keep saying, well, he's trying to become a dictator. How can he be a dictator when we are a democracy? It just makes no sense with some of this foolery that I've been hearing people talk about. It's just, I think it's rhetoric, and I don't think it's facts. I think I would just say this: do your due diligence. And lastly, what I want to say, if you have not already registered to vote, I think I want to say the deadline is you still have some time. But I would just say this: if you don't vote, no matter what side you go on, whether it's the left, whether it's the right, whether it's Democrat, whether it's Republican, it doesn't matter. You just need to exercise your right. If you don't exercise your right, you don't have the right to say anything that's going on with the country. I support the military. I support everything that they stand for. And I want to see our country safe. I want to see our country thrive again. I want to see our country succeed. I want to see prosperity. Period. Whatever that looks like. I don't want the government telling me what to do. And if you think about it, the Democratic Party, they always, to me, I feel like, and let me say this, I used to be a Democrat. I'm just going to go ahead and go on record. You know, I was born, my family, all of my families, they're Democrats, okay? Because, you know, I was raised in that environment that vote blue, you know, just vote straight ticket. You guys may have heard that. And, you know, and as I got older and I began to do my due diligence, I began to research. And when I really became into my own, who I am as a person, and I started doing my own research, I realized that a lot of those policies I don't agree with it, because I believe that if you have your health and strength, you should be able to go to work, make a living for your family, take care of yourself, and not look for handouts. You should be able to go. Democrats, they want people to depend on the government. You know, give them handouts and create this almost like poverty mentality, like it's like a poverty mindset, versus I feel like you should empower people, give them the tools that they need to succeed, therefore bringing prosperity to themselves and not looking for a handout. It's okay if you're going through some things and you may need to, you know, you might need some assistance. Okay, for a season maybe, but not as a way of living. And I think that's what I don't agree with some of the policies. I do believe that, you know, if you need to have, if you need some help, you know, for like a mother, you know, I'm not trying to sit here and act like I've never had to, you know, have help. I've received help in times before. I mean, even when I went to college, I mean, I was able to get, you know, financial aid, you know, so I've gotten help from the government, but I've also given back to that same system that blessed me. You know what I mean? So I believe you have to really understand how the system works and just do your research. Fact check everything. Don't listen to everything that you hear on social media. You need to get on the computer. You're capable. You're intelligent. You can look on the internet for yourself. If there are some things you don't understand, ask questions, find out, make a uniform decision, and just stick with whatever your truth is. Whether it's Democrat, whether it's Republican, whether it's third party, you have the right to choose. And that's what I love about this country. You have the freedom to choose. But what I'm saying I'm saying vote the Bible. Vote the Bible. Don't buy into the hype. I'm African American, okay? Just because I'm African American, that doesn't mean I have to vote for Kamala, because I respect her. I respect some of the things that she's done. She's done some amazing things. She has. But, you know, she has also placed a lot of African American men in prison. She's sent a lot of guys to prison. And and also there were a lot of injustices based on the research that I did myself. But that's neither here or there. You know, I think she's done some great things. I'm not trying to say that she's a horrible person. But I just think that I just don't think she can get this country in the direction that it needs to go, so that we can get out of this mess that we're in. So that's what's on my heart. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight. I hope everybody is really, 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 really taking this thing serious. Please vote. I am not here to tell you who to vote for. I am here to just tell you to vote. Please. If you don't vote, then you don't have the right to just you don't have the right to say anything. So that's pretty much it. Please, if you like this video, give me thumbs up and subscribe so that we can push this algorithm. And I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I hope to get there. And with your help, I know we can get there together, okay? Be blessed, be inspired, but most of all, be encouraged. Bye-bye.